Hi everyone, it's Bite-Size CG, learn 3D by taking small bites. Last time we learned how we can set up our reference images in Blender, and today we're going to continue to learn how we can model this X-Wing. So last time we hid away our cube. We're going to unhide it by pressing Alt-H, and we have our cube back. We're going to select it, and we're going to go to edit mode, and we're going to try to position it so that we can continue our modeling. So I'm going to start with the nose of the X-Wing. I'm going to move around the cube to position it. I'm going to scale it first, just more or less here, right. So as you can see, our first problem would be that how can we model this X-Wing if we cannot really see the reference images? We can try to pinpoint it, but it will be kind of useless. So for that we have a shortcut that helps you see through your object. So if you press Z, you're going to see this menu again, like when you press tab. So this time we're going to press on wireframe, and now it makes your object that you can see through it. So we're going to continue modeling. So we're going to take this part with the selection B, and we're going to scale it. The trick here is to try to match all the reference images as good as possible, as long as you have them set up quite okay. So we're going to scale it on the Z axis. We're going to move it a bit down, and we're going to scale it watching the top part on the Y axis, so that it matches more or less. We're going to take this part, press G, move it around. We're going to scale it one more time on the Z axis. Well, just try to figure out the workflow that works for you, and try to be attentive when you use a screen so that you don't really mess up your mesh. So we're going to scale on the Z axis here on this side, and we're going to go up, scale on the Y axis. And now we're going to just extrude it one more time. We're going to scale it on the Z axis. So we don't really have to match 100%. As long as we are doing a low poly mesh, it's not going to be quite realistic, but it's going to look as the first image I showed you. Scale on the Y here, and we're going to finish this nose. Scale Z and scale Y. So if we finish this, I'm going to show you a trick on how you can speed up your modeling process using modifiers. Modifiers are a set of tools. You can find it in this side of the screen, and if you go to this key and select it, you have quite a number of modifiers, but for today we're going to use only one. But before we apply one, we're going to go here, select everything, Control R to add an edge loop right in the middle of the mesh. And if the line, you don't see it, if you see it, if it's not completely straight because this vertex is a bit up, you're going to scale it on the X and scale it on the Y and press 0, and now it will make it even. So select everything, and with B just select the top part and just delete vertices. Now you think, why would we delete the mesh? Because we want to model it, not delete it and not do it only half of it. Actually, we're going to do only half of it because this modifier we're going to apply will do the other half for us. So press here mirror, and now it's set on the x-axis, but we see it here, we need the green one, and the green one is the y-axis. So we're gonna deselect x and we're gonna select y, and now you see we have our mesh back, and we're going to press clip so that when we move around it's always connected to our base mesh. So we're going to go to object mode, we're going to go here to solid, oh, to render, no, to solid, and here to object mode, and we're going to just move it a bit on the y-axis. We're going to press wireframe again, D on the y, press, and we're going to put it back in. So now when we extrude only these vertices, the other half it just goes along with the rest. So go like this. Just be careful to align more or less evenly, and just take this. So we're going to finish roughly we're going to finish the base of this X-wing before we finish this tutorial. So we're going to extrude here, scale on the Z axis, actually take it a bit back, extrude one more time, just set it up here and just drag it a bit, position it better, and extrude one more time, and this time we're going to extrude this part up, extrude up and scale it on the X so that we can match this part more or less. And this time we're going to extrude down. You can follow along, but this might be like full speed for you, so just follow my guidelines and try to keep on like on your own pace. So we're going to stop here for this tutorial, and next time I'm going to come with new tips that you can improve your workflow. So thanks for watching. If you found this tips useful, leave a like and a comment if you have any questions, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing. Thank you and see you next time. Bye everybody.